eligible for the death penalty. In court, the families listened as the charges were read and the evidence was laid bare. Then came the moment that stunned the courtroom when Van Terry, father of Sherelda Terry, gave his impact statement. He spoke to the judge about forgiveness, about loss, about the unbearable absence of his daughter. Then he turned to face Michael Madison. Madison smirked. That smirk was the final straw. Van Terry lunged forward across the courtroom, deputies barely able to hold him back. The trial concluded with the jury recommending death. Judge Nancy McDonnell imposed the sentence, describing Madison's acts as incomprehensible: the abuse, the binding of victims, the discarding of their bodies in trash bags. The law provided the ultimate punishment, but even the death penalty could not erase the horror of what had been done. Madison now sits on death row, awaiting execution, education, serial killings test, every part of the criminal justice system: investigation, prosecution, and the management of victim families in court. It shows how offenders' courtroom behavior can ignite explosive grief. Laws: Ohio Revised Code 2903.01, aggravated murder, eligible for capital punishment. Breach: Madison killed 3 women with prior calculation, kidnapped them, and desecrated their remains. Consequences: sentenced to death after jury recommendation, awaits execution on Ohio's death row. 3 defendants, 3 courtrooms, 3 different punishments: decades in prison, multi-decade sentences, and even death. Yet all share the same core: a crime of murder, a law that defines it, a punishment that tries to balance justice with deterrence. These cases reveal something deeper than statutes and verdicts. They show how law and raw human emotion collide in public view. A statute can define murder, but it cannot define grief. A sentence can be measured in years, but not in the tears of a parent who will never again see their child walk through the door. Education courtrooms aren't only places of law, they are stages where grief, rage, and remorse, or the lack of it, play out. Laws always link back to the governing statutes: South Carolina Homicide Law, Texas Penal Code 19.02, and Ohio Revised Code 2903.01. This anchors the story in law breach. These crimes weren't accidents. They were deliberate breaches: shootings, ambushes, multiple murders. That's the anchor for the narrative tension: consequences, prison terms of 35 and 45 years, and the death penalty for Madison. These are the punishments law prescribes, but also reminders of what punishment can't undo.